I have for you. I heard that you sit on a neighborhood board. Is that true?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah.
so tell me a little bit about that.
Okay.
Obviously, you have a passion for the city.
Right. Yep. Are we on?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
whatever. Don't worry. This
Sure.
is just for me to remember.
Well, as a young gal back in the 80s, my father was on the East Side Neighborhood Organization. I would go with him to these neighborhood meetings. And I thought, well, that's kind of fun to see your neighborhood develop. Later in years, in the, well, not later, but in the 90s, I got married right here in the East Side at Resurrection Church. Both my husband and I graduated from Eastern High School. We were high school sweethearts. So that's kind of funny, isn't it?
That's awesome.
The end of this month will be our 39th anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But anyway, I've been on the City of Lansing Park Board for 10 years. I helped develop 2 neighborhood organizations. No matter where my husband and I set our roots, we get a neighborhood organization going. And the first one that myself and a neighborhood associate, we developed the ABC neighborhood. Association for the Bingham community. And then my husband and I moved down to Fairview, and I started Fair Neighbors. And Fair Neighbors is the Fairview area independent residential neighbors. So working with Eastside Neighborhood Organization and the separate little neighborhood groups, Allen Neighborhood Center started to develop. Of course, Joan Nelson is the matriarch to Allen Neighborhood Center, but I was on the founding board along with some other well-noted neighborhood people like Rick Kibbe, of course, Joan Nelson. There's so many others I could say, but working diligently to try to form it, I got started. And I think it's about 11 years old now, the Allen Neighborhood Center. And I'm still on the board today. There's so many wonderful things that Allen Neighborhood Center is doing. Living in the neighborhood, I'm also able to enjoy the market. They have Bread Day. They have a Seniors Day that I took my mother to, and she was able to enjoy too. Working at, I won't say working, but it's a love work because, of course, this is all volunteer. At Hunter Park on their different functions, that's where I grew up. I seen the Hunter Pool actually be built, and now it's been renovated, and I don't even know how old it is. It's got to be 40 years old, I bet. But let's see, yeah, probably. But the center, along with Foster Center, which is down on Foster Street, that's where Eastside Neighborhood Organization has their meetings. So having the love to help develop and work with your neighbors to make it a better community is the whole aspect all the way around. And even though I haven't lived down the other sectors of the city, the east side is the best side. And that's why I love to work, play, and live here on the east side.